dark skin, light skin, medium tongues, pumping braids, got mini afros, big lips, got tips, some of us don't, big nose contour, some of us won't, never wanna pass in a video, bro, wanna fight pretty like a Kardashian, wanna fight pretty like my eyes.
Guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Tan if you're new. In today's video, things are going to be a little bit different. We're going to be doing our wig install as always, but we're also going to be doing some makeup. I don't know if I'm going to title this a chit chat get ready with me or a get ready with me. I don't know. Or an updated foundation routine. I don't know, but we are going to be doing both wig and makeup today. Today's unit was sent over from LuvMe Hair, and this is their super easy 4x4 glueless lace body wave closure wig, and I got her in 22 inches. I am going to be installing my unit first, and then I'll be doing my makeup afterwards, but if you want to skip around, just keep in mind that there are timestamps down below, so make sure to check those out. But anywho, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. This is the unit that we're going to be working with today. Very beautiful, very gorgeous, coming straight out the box. Why do I almost say box? Look at the waves on her, like, come on. This unit does come with 4 combs in total, 1 being in the very back, the other 3 being in the front, with 2 of them being on the sides and 1 of them being in the very center. It also comes with adjustable straps and also a security band as well. With that security band, you can tighten it or loosen it, adjust it basically to your liking, and it can also come off if you needed to do so. Also, this is a 4x4 closure unit that from the looks of it has not been pre-bleached or pre-plucked. The thickness of this unit feels very full and very thick. According to the website, it says that it is 180% density, and from the way she's looking and feeling, I believe them. I'm not going to be bleaching the knots on this unit. I'm just going to go ahead and go in with foundation that's like a shade maybe lighter than me and just place that on the inside. Then I like to take my even lace spray and just spray that on it. I don't know why, but I feel like that like locks the foundation in. So here I wanted to show you guys how the hairline looked before and after I plucked it. On the right side is what it looks like before, and on the left side is what it looks like afterwards. I didn't go overboard with plucking, and you'll find out why in a little bit. So the unit is absolutely gorgeous. Like, I'm loving the thickness and the fullness on this unit, but I do want to show kind of a defect, if you will. I'm not saying that all the units will come like this, but my unit is coming like this. Why can't I talk? Right here, they did go a little bit further down than what they did on this side when it comes to the wefts. So I don't want to cut the weft because I don't want the rest of the weft to unravel. So I'm going to cut off the lace on this unit, and then this part I'm going to like tuck it underneath to hide it, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it doesn't like bother me or anything like that.
You say you want me, I don't ignore you. You said it first, but I didn't more, girl. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You got potential, I can't explain it. You're so persuasive, I made some changes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Where were you this whole time? Come and see me now, not another time. You should come and see me on the regular. I don't know if we'll find a better time.
Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and get into the makeup. I want to do this as a complete talk through, but if for some reason it switches to a voiceover, it's because either 1, my kiddo started to get too loud, or 2, because I became too flustered and I started to get nervous, and so I just wanted to switch to a voiceover. But to start off, I already washed my face and moisturized my face. I do feel a little bit dryness in this area, so I could possibly go in with some more moisturizer, but I'm not, just because of the time. To start off, I am going to take the Lip Bars Micro Brow Pencil, and I'll have all these products linked below, but this has currently or recently been my favorite eyebrow pencil. Like, I feel like this brow pencil is highly slept on. Like, I don't really hear anybody talking about it, and they just sent me a new one right when I ran out of my old one, so I was like really excited about that. But I can't talk while I do my brows, so hold please. Yeah, we're about to get into eyeshadow now. I don't really know what I want to do. I don't want to do my everyday basic look because I have done that, I want to say, at least 2 times on this channel. I will link my last makeup video up in the cards above. It's on this side up above, and I'll probably place the thumbnail for it right here as well. But I don't know, I'm thinking green today just because I put in green contacts. I'm feeling green, so we're gonna do some green eyeshadow. To start off, I'm going to be taking this Morphe 2 palette, and it's one of their Ready in 5 eyeshadow palettes. This is the color Sunbaked. I'm going to be using that in my crease. Next, I'm going to be taking the Morphe by James Charles palette and going into the color Social Blade. Yeah, Social Blade, and putting that, I want to say, yeah, we're going to do that all over the lid. Mind you, I have no idea where this look is going, so just pray for me and stay with me. Now I'm going into that dark, like hunter greenish color right next to that color Social Blade, and putting that on my outer corner, but I'm also going to drag that on the inside as well because I really don't want this to be like a super bold, like a super bright look. That's what I'm trying to say. Otherwise I would have also used a white base as well to help the colors or make the colors pop more. I went back in with all 3 colors and packed them on some more and just kind of try to blend them out but also together, if that makes sense. I know it's looking a little bit crazy right now, but just stay with me. Trust the process. I'm trying to trust the process. But now I'm going to be taking I'll go in with my e.l.f. matte putty primer and I'll put that on the inside of my face. So yes, I do like to use 2 primers because I am an oily skin girly, so I don't know. I like the Jelly Pop one because it gives, to me, it helps the makeup like stick really well, because I guess it was supposed to be like a dupe to the Milk Hydra Grip before they came out with the other, before e.l.f. came out with another dupe to that. But I don't know, I also feel like it kind of gives like a glowy look without being overly glowy. And then of course the matte putty primer is supposed to be a dupe for, I want to say it's the Tatcha primer, but I don't know, this will probably always be like my holy grail type of product. I know they have an acne one, which I really need to try, seeing as how I am acne prone, but I don't know, I'm a little bit nervous for some reason. Okay, something that I've been doing lately that I haven't done in the past is color correcting. And I have been taking the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color orange and putting that on all of my dark spots. Whoa, that was a lot. I usually put it in this area of my face because I don't know if you've ever noticed, but my face and neck are much darker than my chest. I don't know, sometimes it might pick up on camera, sometimes it doesn't pick up on camera. That is a lot, girl. Woo. But I don't know, my face and my neck, like I said, are darker than the rest of my body. So just doing this kind of evens everything out. Now I slightly look like a Oompa Loompa, but low-key with these eyes, it's giving carrot. She's a cute carrot though. The foundation I'm going to be using is Revlon's Color Stay, and I have it in the color 610 Espresso. So I used to use Cappuccino, and then one day I went back to get a new bottle, and I brought it home and I was just like, this looks too light. It's like they maybe expanded the shade range or either like switched up the names. I don't know, but like I said, I used to use Cappuccino and now I use Espresso. I don't know. So as you can see, I'm still looking a little bit crazy, but that's because I did not put any foundation on the inner parts of my face, and that's because I will take my concealer, the same concealer that I used earlier for my eyelids, which was again the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, the satin finish in the color Deep Chestnut. And I know there are people out there who are like, less is more, and they don't recommend you putting on a lot of concealer, but look, I get concealer happy and powder happy. Those are like my two favorite things about makeup. So especially my base, like I'm gonna put some concealer on. Now I'll let that sit for a little bit just so it can dry down, but I don't like it to sit too long because then I won't be able to move it. And I like to take a I'm a little sick, so I'm sorry about my voice. But I like to take just this brush from e.l.f. I guess this is their blush brush, but obviously I'm not using it for blush. And I like to use this to blend out my concealer. Now, I don't do this step all the time. I do it when I want to be a little bit extra, a little bit snatched. And today, I think I want to be a little bit extra, a little bit snatched. So I am going to contour. And I like to cream contour first. And that's with Black Radiance Concealer Stick in the color... I don't know. I don't think there's a color on here. But it looks like a little lipstick. I don't know. It's a really dark brown. Sometimes I'll just only put it on my cheek area, and sometimes I'll put it like right underneath my jawline. Not all the time, but sometimes. And I haven't really been putting it on my forehead or anything like that. I'll then take this little random brush I found. It's a Japanese, I think that's how you pronounce it. I found this at T. Marshall's. I was gonna say TJ Maxx. I mean, they're all the same, but you know. And I just take it and blend it out like that. When it comes to my jawline though, I always make sure to blend it upwards. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I always make sure to blend it upwards rather than downwards, because if you blend it downwards, it's gonna make the face look muddy almost. So before I add any powders to my face, I like to take my foundation brush and just kind of go back over my entire face again just to blend in anything that might be harsh possibly. Now that that's done though, I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty baking powder in, I almost started to say the flavor, in the color shade, I don't know, Cinnamon Bun. I feel like this works a lot better for my skin tone over, I think it's Kunafa. I don't know, everybody and their mama used to like rave about this back in the day. I don't really hear too many people talk about it now, but I'm personally still stuck on it because I love the way it makes my makeup look. Oh, put too much on right there. I like to put a little bit in the top and then have a damp paper towel beside me and then dab it in there. And I don't ever mind a little bit extra being on the sides of my nose, just because I do get oily in my T-zone area. Now, I'm personally not the biggest fan of baking, so I try to move through this process pretty quickly. I like to set my contour area with my bronzer powder, which is from Juvia's Place, and it's in the color Dark. I use the darkest shade. And it does come off a little red, but I don't know. I'm okay with it. I like it. I know some people aren't a fan of that, but I like it. And then, of course, I'll also take this and put this on my forehead, but I'm not going to do that right now because my wig is up there. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a line of demarcation that we will fix shortly. For the blush part, I will take that same bronzer palette, but I'll use the brighter color and just put that on my cheeks. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't really make a huge difference, but I don't know, I like it. Like I said, I don't like to bake, and I feel like this powder has set on far longer than what I typically like it to sit on, so I'll just take a big fluffy brush and brush all that Huda Beauty powder off. For my nose contour, I don't use any cream or anything like that. I just use straight up powder, and it's always the lighter, or the lighter out of the two, yeah, from the Juvia's Place bronzer palette. And I like to take it from my eyebrow down, just because, I don't know, I feel like it looks better and just, I don't know, it just looks good to me. I don't use the darker one just because I don't want my nose contour too harsh, which, don't get me wrong, I've done that in the past and it can come off very, very harsh. So I don't know, I just try to avoid that if I can. To set my entire face, I like to take the Lip Bars Set the Tone finishing powder in the color Bronze Beauty and just push that in all of the places, or not push, but feather it over all of the places that I did not have any powder on. Now to go back to where we started from, the brows. Hope you didn't think I was going to leave my brows like this. I don't know, it's like I have to start with them and low-key kind of finish with them as well. But I'm going to be taking the NYX Professional, the brow glue, and putting a little bit of that on my brows. I've realized with this stuff, a little bit really does go a long way. When I first got it, I was like gooping it on, and I was just like, I don't know if I like this. And then finally one day I was like, let me be a little bit more light-handed with it. And ever since then, I'm like, yeah, I love it. So I like to let it sit for a little bit, and then I'll go over it with the Lip Bars brow pencil and use that spoolie to just kind of like straighten them and smush them down a bit. And then I'll take that brow pencil and fill in some strokes. Okay, so my battery is about to die, so what I'm going to do is switch that out. I'm going to add some lashes, mascara, my moles, and then we'll be back to do my lips. Lately, I've really been liking the matte look. So I'm trying to decide if I want to do matte lips today or if I want to do a glossy lips. But one thing that's never going to change, it might, but right now is going to be my lip liner, and I'm using Morphe's lip liner in the color Trendsetter. I think I'm gonna go in with this lip lingerie in the color Ruffle Trim and put that on the inside. It looks crazy right now, but once it dries down, like, it'll look good. Okay, so this is how we're looking as far as makeup goes. I think I want to hot comb a little bit of my hair really quick, so let's do that. So here's the final look and install. Overall, I love how my makeup turned out, and as far as the install goes, I love me some LuvMe hair, but I do hate the fact that I got a little defect part because that part is bothering me just a tad bit. But I'm going to fix that later on by just snipping that part that I didn't want to snip off originally. And then I'm going to just sew the weft back on. That way I can create a more seamless hairline. Besides that, the quality of this hair is top notch, but let's be real, it's coming from LuvMe hair, so I wouldn't expect anything less. If you want to grab yourself this unit, make sure to check out the description box below. I'll have a direct link to this unit along with a coupon code that you can use to save you some money off. Let me know that you liked the video by giving me a big thumbs up, and also feel free to leave me a comment down below. I feel like I pretty much respond to almost everybody, but yeah, I don't have anything else to say except for I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.